Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. So today I have the Benchmade 51 Morpho Balisong. Now this Balisong was sent in by a supporter of the channel, so I just wanted to give a shout out to Ross for sending this in and wanting to get it customized. Now really quick, we'll throw the specs up on screen and we'll just dive right into it. So we have a spear point style blade made of D2. It has a nicely crowned spine, and this blade is riding on washers. It's got black G10 scales, which are nicely milled and got a cool design to it. And also you have some cutouts that give you a view of the blue anodized titanium liners. You got a reversible titanium pocket clip, so you can go left and right hand carry. And you also have a really nice spring latch that fires right open when you just squeeze the two handles together, which is really nice. And then obviously when you have it opened, it keeps everything nicely closed and tight. Now due to the design of the neutral handles, there's not too much shaping going on the handles, so it's really comfortable in hand. So naturally the ergos are comfortable, and then the pocket clip isn't protruding that high, so it is not a hot spot. But overall, I think this is a really cool Balisong. The weight on it is amazing, since it's 3.35 ounces, so very light. Now I do have the Lucia from Kershaw, and this is quite a bit heavier, but I do like the weight of this blade. I'm considering getting the Flytanium scales for it, which are aluminum, but that is a whole nother video. And even though this is riding on washers, it's really smooth, so you can do your tricks very easily. I need a lot more practice, but very smooth action on this. But now we can get into the changes that I'll be doing on this blade. And we're going to be changing the G10 scales to the black dark matter from Fat Carbon Materials. And again, just love their materials. You guys have seen a few videos of me using this, but I love their stuff, and I think it's gonna look really good on this Balisong. So we're gonna be doing that, and then Ross sent in some extra liners that he wanted to anodize pink. So I think that'll look really good, since black goes with a lot of colors, almost any color really, but it'll be very vibrant in there. As for the pocket clip, since it is titanium as well, I don't want to mess too much with the original design, since Ross can have the option to go back to the blue version. I don't know if I'll be creating a new pocket clip, because I do have some extra titanium from the Benchmade mod that I did. So I might create a new pocket clip and anodize it pink, or I might create a carbon fiber pocket clip. But other than that, those are the changes I'll be doing to this Balisong. And let's take this thing apart and see what we got going on the inside. Alright, so here it is all taken apart, and I do gotta say that there is a lot going on. Very complex, a lot of little tiny pieces, but I'm actually going to take a photo of this before I go any further, so that way I can have a reference to go off of, because I really don't want to put anything wrong on this. But it is all taken apart, and let's get into customizing it. Alright, so here it is all customized. Now as you guys can see, there are some pink liners over here. Now these are the ones that I tried to get a hot pink look on, but unfortunately I was using the battery trick to anodize the titanium liners here, but I just wasn't able to get that hot pink that me and the customer were looking for. So we'll get these sent off to somebody who does it professionally. So it's unfortunate we couldn't use the pink ones, but I will be investing in better equipment to actually anodize titanium, since I will be trying to get better at that, and I'll be doing more of those projects as well. But we will be going back to the original blue ones, which is fine because it still looks good against the black. And since the scales came out how I wanted, we can actually get a nice close look at these. You can see how that really cool dark matter shifts and does its thing in the light. Again, just a really cool material. Now, as you guys saw in the customization part of the video, I had to first drill out the holes in the scale and then hand file the design in there, which was probably the most time consuming and most difficult part of this mod, especially on the scales. But they did turn out exactly how I wanted. They are slightly larger than the other ones due to a slip up, so I just had to match them, but they are all even and consistent. And again, they look really good against the blue, but we will get to that when we assemble it. And then I originally made the dark matter carbon fiber pocket clip to go with the pink anodized liners, because the original pocket clip was anodized blue, and I wanted to give Ross the option to go from blue to pink. So I didn't want to really mess with the pocket clip since it did have the logo on there, and he could always alternate between this one and the blue one. So he does have that option, and came out really well, and it does have that tension. So can't wait to put it on and see what it looks like all complete. So with that being said, let's put this thing together and see what it looks like. Alright, so here it is all complete, and I mean, other than the scales, pretty much similar, but the dark matter looks really good on it. Definitely goes with that nice pattern in the titanium liners. So it does have a lot of flash to it, but still stays very subtle at some angles. But really happy with it. Let me know down below what you guys think. Always appreciate you guys' input. And yeah, that pocket clip came out really good. I made sure to make it straight and clean as possible. So you guys can see there's enough gap for it to slide into the pocket. And I made it same profile as the original, so it doesn't poke you in the hand when you're, I guess, flipping or just handling the knife. So let's see if that lock works, so just by pushing on it. So that still functions. And then I mess with the tightness of the pivots, so it is loose. Again, I'm not good at flipping Balisongs, but it is nice and smooth, so that's good. That was my only concern, but here it is opened. Yeah, definitely has a unique look now, even though it's very subtle. Once you get a close look at it, you'll kind of notice that this 51 is just a hair different. And the lockup is nice as well. So there it is, all locked up. And again, super happy with the outcome. I'm just a little bummed out that the anodizing didn't go as planned, but I plan on changing that here in the future very, very soon. And again, those windows are just slightly bigger, which is not too big of a deal, because not only does this make it lighter, but you get a bigger window into those liners. And speaking of weight, let's see how much this thing weighs now since it's made out of carbon fiber. Really curious. I know it's going to be lighter, I just don't know how much lighter. So we started with 3.35 ounces. And now we are at 3.21. So that's 0.14 ounces lighter. So this already light Balisong is even lighter. So that's pretty interesting. I wonder if that makes a difference in the Balisong world, since I am not too big on it yet. Still learning quite a bit on it. But it does function, and I believe Ross will be very happy with it. And as you guys know, I do have the Lucia, which I might customize here pretty soon. Still haven't figured out exactly what I'll be doing to that Balisong, but I appreciate you guys' support. Thank you for watching. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one.